So we've already explored the stunning islands of Bora Bora and Tahiti, and now we're adding a third island to the list, Moorea. Just 10.5 miles off the coast of Tahiti, Moorea looks like something out of a dream, wild, lush, and begging to be explored. Since it's our last day in French Polynesia, we decided to take it easy and let someone else do the driving. So today we're joining with a tour with Enjoy Moorea, and our guide Pierre is going to show us the best that this island has to offer. Hey, we're Clint and Amber, and we're exploring the best of French Polynesia. Today we're giving you a full breakdown of what it's like to book a tour with Enjoy Moorea. Every stop, what's included, what to pack, and most importantly, how to get there. Now, if you've been following along, you know that we're staying on the island of Tahiti, and from our Verbo, we can actually see Moorea right across the water. Now, Moorea isn't like Bora Bora. There aren't tons of resorts or big hotels. It's a laid-back island where most of the people you meet are locals, which is why a lot of visitors just jump over for the day. So how do you get there? Sure, you could fly, but honestly, the ferry is way easier and more enjoyable. There are a few different ferry companies, and they run all day long, so you can pretty much just pick a time and go.
We didn't quite know what to expect for the ferry terminal.
Interesting to see.
Chaotic, especially when you have the language barrier. It takes a little bit to figure out where you're going.
Can't read any signs. We're just so thankful for the universal parking sign, like the blue with the white paint. Nothing else. We can't read anything else.
We were in a little bit of a panic because we could not figure out where in the world to go. We finally found the ticket booth down on the lower level.
Our meetup time in Moorea is 8:15, so we're going to take the 7:15 ferry. Depending on the company you choose, the ride can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour.
Tickets each way are 1,350 francs, which is roughly $13.50 US each way. So you're looking at about 27, 28 bucks per person for a round trip ticket.
And that's where we made our first mistake. Don't book a round trip ticket. Trust me, I'll get back to that later.
I was wondering how they got vehicles on there. Oh. Nice, you got it.
Once the ferry pulls out of the harbor, you'll probably hit some pretty big waves. If you're prone to seasickness like I am, do yourself a favor and take some Dramamine before you board. You'll be glad you did.
Stunning. It's beautiful over here.
When you step off the ferry in Moorea, head to the parking lot and look for a black truck sporting the Enjoy Moorea logo. You can't miss it. This is also where you'll meet Pierre, the legend himself.
Welcome to Moorea, my friend.
Thank you.
Welcome. How you guys doing?
Hi, nice
Doing great.
to meet you.
I'm Pierre. Nice to meet you.
Awesome.
This is your ride for today.
This tour maxes out at just 8 people, but today it's just the 4 of us. And did I mention this tour takes place in the back of a truck that's got padded seats, and riding in the open air makes the whole experience even more fun. It can get pretty warm though, but Pierre's got us covered with a fully stocked cooler with water, ice cold Hinano beer, and the dangerously delicious Tahiti drink. Trust me, you better pace yourself on this one.
Holy jeez.
As soon as Pierre picked us up, we were off. Our first stop was right in the heart of the island where we could see remnants of Moorea's volcanic past, a massive caldera surrounded by towering green peaks. From this viewpoint, we had a stunning 360-degree panorama of lush green mountains with pineapple plantations dotting the distant slopes. These very mountains inspired one of our favorite Disney movies. Can you guess it? Yup, Moana. Pierre shared the ancient Polynesian legend of Maui, who used his magical fish hook to pull up Moorea from the sea. If you look closely at one of the peaks, you can spot the hole left behind by his hook.
That's the correct size.
There we go. Looking beautiful.
As spectacular as this was, Pierre promised our next stop, higher up in the mountains, would be even more jaw-dropping. Welcome to the Belvedere Lookout. This spot sits high above the island center and gives you one of the most breathtaking views in all of French Polynesia. From up here you can see the island's twin bays, Cook's Bay to the east and Opanofu Bay to the west, with the jagged peak of Mount Rotui right in between. Enjoy the leisurely drive back down the hill because the next stop won't be so easy.
I remember back in the day, and they'd be like, no, not too soon.
Don't exactly know where we're headed to, but it's called what?
Magic Mountain.
Magic Mountain. Don't know what that is.
Whoa. Yell it out.
I had a dream.
Okay.
You were mine. Flame. Oh, the line.
Little steep.
Darkest day. Like a balloon. of the sea, I rose up from
That is steep. Holy
so gloriously uncontrolled.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
The road is straight up.
Magic Mountain is one of the island's best viewpoints that typically requires a steep 45-minute hike. Thankfully, Pierre cuts out all the work so you can be rewarded with a panoramic view of Opanohu Bay, turquoise lagoons, and the reef stretching out into the Pacific. It's a beautiful view. So by now you're probably ready to cool off from the heat, and let's just say our next stop is going to hit the spot. This is the Moorea Tropical Garden, a lush hillside paradise bursting with exotic flavors. With Pierre as your guide, you will wander among rows of tropical fruit trees, noni, soursop, guava, and plenty more. You'll even get a behind-the-scenes look at the delicate process of cultivating Tahitian vanilla, one of the most prized spices in the world. After exploring, head to the garden's bar to taste the island in every form. Ice cream, refreshing sorbets, homemade jams, tropical smoothies, everything you can think of, all while soaking up the panoramic views of the stunning Opanohu Bay. Now be sure not to fill up too much here because our next stop is our favorite and you're going to need the room. Pierre didn't give too much away about our next stop, just said he wanted it to be a surprise. Before we knew it, we were bumping down a narrow path that opened up to a quiet private beach and a little shelter.
So I can't really get you closer to the sea, my friend.
That's beautiful.
We spent some time soaking up the turquoise water and enjoying the cool breeze while Pierre whipped up a meal that ended up being like a 5-star meal.
The breeze is perfect.
This beach break was the perfect chance to just slow down and enjoy the moment, knowing that we had even more adventure waiting for us very soon.
Well, I didn't know what it was, but Clint said it's the tip of a canoe.
Don't know where the rest of it's at, but it ain't here.
You just simply pour everything on top like this. Hopla. Gonna give it a really good stir. You want every single piece of fish, all those veggies to go into that nice sauce, huh? And you see it's like instant. You see how fast your fish is changing color?
Oh yeah.
It's cooking right there, my friend. There's some rice right here, some taro, you got some ipu, and then for dessert, I got you all the fruit that I could find. Pineapple, passion fruit, papaya, banana, got
Nice.
coconut bread. This we call firi firi. This we call retia. Tamite,
That looks awesome. Looks
show
beautiful.
you meal.
I know it's so cliche to be like, oh, that was the most amazing meal I've had on my trip, because we're in a beautiful location and we've had a really fun day. Whatever it was that we had here was my favorite meal of the entire trip. We ate so much, we ate every single piece that was gone.
Absolutely amazing. Best meal I've had in a long time.
No big resort or anything like that. It's small houses, but it's very pretty. Okay. And then we go to Afare too, and we have around 15-20 minute hike to get to the water.
Okay,
Cool.
awesome.
All right, let's go.
We would never have ventured down here on our own.
Yeah.
Not ever. And so being with someone that knows what he's doing is full on confidence.
Yeah, it's recommended that you do bring some closed-toed shoes here. I brought my shoes. We all have shoes on. He's walking barefoot, if that gives you an idea. It's really not that bad of a hike. Water's kind of low today, but man, this whole area is beautiful. Somewhere that we wouldn't go on our own. It's nice having someone who knows what they're doing.
Don't want to touch those.
So he was saying that there are fire ants here, not like the fire ants at home. You can barely see them, and the easiest way to find them is if you see any big leaves, chances are there's fire ants on it.
I've already been on.
Tahitian telephone.
Tahitian telephone.
Basically.
Makeup. Like you can use it as lipstick.
Marian tattoo.
I don't know. Goes like.
Yeah.
And if you look at the news, you go like into depression.
That's nice.
Put some light on it.
So there are freshwater eels in here, and how big do freshwater eels get? Big, 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 big eels.
It's like
What? Yeah, yeah.
all right, you guys. Pierre from Moorea with Enjoy Moorea. Come anytime. We'll show you around.
If you're headed to Moorea, definitely reach out to Pierre. You won't regret it. You can book your tour at enjoymoorea.com or find him on VIATOR. Here are all of our social handles, so be sure to give him a follow and show him some love. Now we got to get back to Tahiti. Remember earlier when I mentioned not to buy a round trip ticket? Well, here's why. Our tour wrapped up and we found ourselves with an hour and a half to kill before our scheduled ferry. The terminal doesn't have much going on at all. It's all outdoors with very little to do. Instead, wait until you're actually ready to leave before buying your ticket back to Tahiti. That way you're not stuck just hanging around. We ended up giving Pierre all of our unused return tickets as they're valid for up to a year. We hopped on a ferry with another company that was leaving in just 15 minutes. Thanks so much for coming along with us today as we explored Moorea with Pierre and Enjoy Moorea Tours. We absolutely fell in love with this island, and experiencing through the eyes of a local made it even more special. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.